it is time once again to reveal the member exclusive savings challenge for February of 2026. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. If you want to be surprised, if you don't want to know what you're getting, as usual, skip this part because I'm gonna spoil the full challenge. And my daughter's in the background, so you might hear some background noise. Okay, here we go. So continuing with the theme of saving 1 month ahead, for February, I went with a St. Patrick's Day theme, since St. Patrick's Day is in March, in case you wanted to save some money for that. And so here is your little member challenge for February. I feel like I always want to say March, like I'm confusing myself, but this is for February. As always, of course, you get your little insert that just talks about the challenge and directs you to the freebies link for your freebies. And this month we went with a double-sided laminated challenge, which I haven't done. I don't think I've ever done a double-sided challenge for you guys, but I haven't done a laminated challenge in a while. So this is fully reusable. There's a glare. Sorry about that. There's like a bad glare. Maybe that's better. Sort of. Okay, so you have a little board game here, and you could see each of the spaces is a different color. So right here, it tells you the dollar amount for each space. Sorry about that glare. And then there is a little horseshoe and a little shamrock here. Before you start playing, decide on a savings amount for each of those and write it here in the box. Sorry about the noise. Write it here in the box. And then when you land on one of those, if you land on one of those, you're gonna save that amount. In addition, as you could see, there are scratch-offs. And under the scratch-offs are either one of these symbols or a dollar amount. And you can play this two ways. You can play where you have to land on the scratch-off to scratch it, or you can play as you're going along. If you pass a scratch-off, you scratch it. It's really up to you how you wanna play. So yeah, that is completely up to you as far as what you want to do with the scratch-offs. But because this is laminated, you can reuse this. You can put more scratch-offs on if you want or not. The spaces will just be obviously still there. And every scratch-off is one space. Because the scratch-off stickers are larger, obviously, I didn't want to go and cut like custom size scratch-off stickers because I just didn't have like the availability to do that. So they're larger. So this is one space. So for example, this would be white and then one space and then the light green color. Now, in addition to there being either a dollar amount or a symbol under each scratch off, the space under there has a color. So once again, you can decide, do you want to just save the scratch off, just save the color, or save both? In other words, if it was say a white shamrock, you would save $1 for the white plus whatever you decided for the shamrock. Or you could just do one or the other. You can choose. That's up to you and what your budget allows. But that is the game. And then on the other side, we just have a simple, cute little scratch off. Total is $43 because, as always, I try to keep the amounts pretty low. You could do this in conjunction with the game to save a little more, or you can just do this as a separate scratch off another time. That is completely up to you. But of course, because it's laminated, you can put the stickers back on if you want to reuse this again, okay? And the challenge is like flipped. So you'll have this way, and then this is upside down, if that makes sense. Just in case you wanted to like punch this and put it in a binder or something, if you flip it, it's going to be the right side up once you like turn the binder page. Hopefully that makes sense. It does not going to come punched or anything, but just in case you have your own punch and wanted to do that, it's flipped, okay? So that is the challenge for February of 2026. Now, if you are part of the Budgeting Besties, my newest top membership tier, you know that you're also getting an extra cutout scratch off. And so, look you guys, oh my gosh, how adorable! It's so cute and it's a pretty good size. So this is going to be the extra bonus challenge for the Budgeting Besties tier. It's always going to be like a cutout like this. This is the first month of the new tier. And yeah, that's just so cute. Sometimes I'm going to do, I think instead of one cutout, it's going to be like a couple minis. It just kind of depends on the month and the theme, but this is for February. So if you're in the Boss Babe tier, you're going to get your game. And if you're in the Budgeting Besties tier, you're going to get both of these things, okay? That is new. If you didn't see my membership announcement, I'll try to link the video up here in the cards so that you can get all the details on that, but there's a new tier. Now, I think I'm going to release this video as like a bonus video on Saturday in between my cash stuffing and my savings challenge stuffing, because I want to give you guys time if you did want to move up to the Budgeting Besties tier and get the extra challenge. I want to give you time to do that. You'll need to do that before probably like February 10th to 12th. These are actually all pretty much ready to go, everything. But I don't usually mail them out till the middle of the month. So I'm putting this video out a little bit early because if you want to upgrade your membership to get the extra challenge each month, you'll have to do it, make sure, like I said, by February 12th, or February 10th. Let's say February 10th to be on the safe side since these are already done. If you don't want to upgrade, that's of course fine. But if you do upgrade, like I said, you will get your extra challenge. Now, if you decide to upgrade and you do it after February 10th or after I mail everything out, you won't get the cutout for this month. You will get it in March, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So you have to enroll by the date that I mail these out, okay? If you have any questions on any of that, just let me know. But I'd love for you to join us in our private Discord chat. It is so super fun to be able to chat with you guys like one-on-one and just instead of having to do like posts and comments. So yeah, that is another little perk that you get if you upgrade to the Budgeting Besties tier. Now, as always, I do have a freebie if you're not a member. And the members also get access to the dashboards. Remember, that's a new thing I'm doing. I'm creating a dashboard for every member challenge, just in case you want to put it in your envelope as you save. So this is the little dashboard for the member challenge. These are in my freebies now. There is a separate folder that says member dashboards, and this is just called February 26 member dashboard. And it just matches the game board. The dashboards are just always going to be really simple because the games don't have names or anything typically. So it matches perfectly. And again, there's an A6 and an A5 size. So whichever size you want to use, there you go. So that is the freebie dashboard. And then I do have a freebie game for you, even if you're not a member. Now, unfortunately, I'm having printer issues. Go figure. And I can't print it out right now, but I still wanted to get this video filmed. So instead, I'm going to put a screenshot right here on the screen. And the freebie for this month is an adorable little board game. And you have to help Larry the Leprechaun collect gold coins along the way and then bring them to his pot of gold at the end. So as you move along the game, you can roll a die or whatever. I guess you need to roll a die or use a spinner to move along the board. Every coin on the board has a dollar amount, and that's what you're going to save. And then you just play till you get to the end, and you can play it over and over again, of course, however many times you want. If you want to laminate it, whatever, that's up to you. But I think it came out super cute, and it's perfectly on theme for St. Patrick's Day, of course. So that is your freebie. That is also available now in my freebies link below, down in the description box. You don't have to log in, pay, nothing. It's all free, and you can download them anytime you want, as many times as you want, okay? So that is my gift to you. All right, I think that is it. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know below, because this is, like I said, the first month I'm doing the extra tier, the Budgeting Besties tier. We'd love to have you join our private chat. But, you know, I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter what tier you're on, or even if you're not a member. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.